Welcome my friends and welcome to a new video. So today we talk about Wuchang Fallen Feathers, the new game by publisher 505 Games, developed by Lancy. And this game already has 86,000 followers on Steam. So you see there's already a lot of expectation for this new game that is planned to come in 2025. So in this video I'm going to give you a summary of this sentiment. This is a summary with the help of AI because some people always get like, so you're just reading a text. Now I give you an incredible great summary of everything we know about this game and the sentiment, the expectation of the player base from forums, from Reddit, from X, from everywhere that you can find where people write something. So this game looks, in my opinion, extremely interesting, and it's going to be a game that is Lancy. We can also check out here Lancy. This is the first game by this studio, so unknown studio developer in my opinion, but it has some Chinese Ming Dynasty flair, so pretty cool. And now let's start the trailer and then we start the sentiment. So sentiment surrounding Wuchang Fallen Feathers appears to be generally positive, with a mix of excitement and cautious optimism among gaming communities and reviewers. Here's a detailed breakdown based on available information. General sentiment: excitement for new Souls-like. There's a palpable excitement for Wuchang Fallen Feathers among fans of the Souls-like genre, especially those who enjoy games set in historical or fantastical Eastern settings. The game's dark retelling of the late Ming Dynasty combined with the Souls-like mechanics has captured the interest of gamers looking for a fresh take on this saturated genre, and that's a very important point. We have a lot of those games already. Those are the games that you see, and you're going to see a lot in 2025 because they were successful before. It's also a lot of competition, and for companies like Ubisoft, obviously. Art direction and visuals. The game has been praised for its art direction, with some suggesting that it that Mr. Orange learned to speak, that it even surpasses current trends in Japanese game design in terms of creativity and execution. The use of Unreal Engine 5 has contributed to visual stunning environments, from the detailed ancient architecture to realistic landscapes, which has been a point of appreciation among fans and critics alike, and it looks indeed very good. Specific aspects highlighted: story and setting, narrative involving a pirate warrior with amnesia battling a mysterious illness in the chaotic final years of the Ming Dynasty has intrigued many. The integration of historical figures into fantastical story adds depth, offering a unique blend of history and fantasy that fans of lore-heavy games appreciate. Gameplay and mechanics. The gameplay mechanics, drawing inspiration from other well-known titles like Bloodborne and Sekiro. Oh, Sekiro is so difficult. Never finished this game. Have been both a point of excitement and critique. While some celebrate the familiar yet refined combat system, others have pointed out the similarities as too derivative, questioning the game's originality. However, the promise of non-linear gameplay, dynamic combat with weapon enchantments, and challenging boss fights has been welcomed by the community. Now we come to the criticism and concerns. There's a segment of the community that expresses concerns over Wuchang Fallen Feathers being too similar to other Souls-like games, particularly in the combat mechanics, as I said already, and visual cues, leading to debate about creativity versus imitation. Some have even labeled it as a rip-off other games in the genre. Yeah, well, I mean, if you like it, then you're happy if you get more like this. So that's the whole point of it. So market saturation, as I said also already, with the markets for Souls-like games becoming increasingly crowded, there's skepticism about whether Wuchang Fallen Feathers can stand out enough to capture and retain the attention of gamers who might feel they've had their fill of this particular game style. So it's not really a Souls-like when it's also becoming a bit more action-oriented. For example, Black Myth Wukong is a more action-oriented. It's not really that Souls-like, like an Elden Ring or a Dark Souls title. Community engagement. Social media and forums show active engagement with users discussing gameplay, trailers, sharing concept art, and debating the game's potential impact. The community seems eager to see how the game will differentiate itself and how it might evolve before its release. So, conclusion, my friends, the sentiment for Wuchang Fallen Feathers is a blend of anticipation and guarded optimism. While the game's visual and narrative elements are celebrated, there's an underlying concern about the originality in gameplay mechanics. However, given the positive reception to its art and setting, and with the promise of day one Game Pass availability, here you have your answer, guys, it's poised to attract a significant audience, provided it manages to carve out its own identity within the Souls-like niche. And that, I think, is a very good summary, a very good conclusion. So I personally look forward to this game. I think it looks quite good. It's, yeah, I think Chinese games, Lenzi, probably a Chinese developer. So definitely interesting for me. And this is the trend a bit more into Chinese game development that we have seen already with Black Myth Wukong, and also going away from let's call it the woke games of some Western gaming companies that were flooding the market in the last 3 years, and most of them were royally flopped. We have to admit this. So also I hope that some companies get more inspiration actually by our Chinese developer friends, that when you use a female character, make the female character look good. It's very simple. And yeah, I mean, here's a female character, look at her, but she looks good, and that's the point. So if you make it historical, then take a female character that looks like the people from the place where it plays. So also very important. All right. Thank you very much for watching, guys. See you next time. Bye bye.